Hello world, Krista here with Books and Jams, and it is the end of middle grade March. How sad. I thought as a fun way to celebrate this readathon that has happened all month, that I would have some middle graders come and join me for my last video of the month. So today I have special guests here to talk about the books that they love, and so let's have them come. Come on in. And this is
Katie.
And this is
Megan.
All right, what grade are you guys in?
I'm in 4th grade.
And
2nd grade.
yes, so these guys are at the perfect middle grade age, and we're going to chat books because I have a feeling I have some readers here for you today. Question, do you like to read?
No.
I don't believe
I
you.
love to read.
You love to read. Do you like to read?
Not at all.
You don't like it at all?
I love to read.
You
so
love it.
So much.
Wonderful. Okay, when did you start reading? Have you always loved to read, or is that a new thing for you?
I started loving books when I think it was in kindergarten.
In kindergarten? And how about you?
When I was like 4 years.
When you were 4?
Yeah, somewhere around
Yeah,
that ballpark.
I was an early reader too. All of us were. Kindergarten is an early reader too. My next question is, what are you reading right now? What are you in the middle of? Oh.
At the moment, I'm in the middle of Percy Jackson, Greek Gods. And right now, I'm in the middle of a play-away with lots of stories about Cam Jansen.
What is a play-away?
It's like an audiobook where you need like earplugs and you plug it into this like little machine. And there are like these gadgets where you can pause it, you can turn it on and stuff, and it like tells you the story.
Nice. Okay, hardest question of the night probably.
Okay.
What's your favorite book ever?
Oh my gosh, that's so hard. It's...
Do you have a favorite book?
Or
Or one, we'll say one of your favorite books ever. What comes to mind first?
Probably the first book of Calpurnia Tate that
Calpurnia
I've read.
Tate. Do you have some of them with you?
The first one I left at home because I finished.
So Calpurnia Tate, hold it up so we can see what it
So
is.
these are 2 of my books of Calpurnia Tate.
I've never read Calpurnia Tate.
What
Have you read
is
Calpurnia Tate?
I have.
Did you like it too?
I love them.
One of
Mommy
these
read
books
some too.
is Who Gives Hoot and Counting Sheep.
All right, and what are you in the middle of right now?
I really like this author. I think it's pronounced Diane Zoller. And I have like 2 books here that I really love.
This is called Sleeping Beauty's Daughters.
And
What's
the
this one?
13 Princesses.
And so these are like princess stories,
Yeah, they're
clearly.
like princess stories.
Wonderful. All right, my next question is, what is one of your least favorite books ever? One that you really didn't love?
History.
Do you have any? Anything with too much history?
Anything with too much history. I
That makes me
love
sad.
history.
Because I love history. Historical fiction books are my favorite. So that breaks my heart a little bit.
I'm sorry.
How about you?
There are some kids' books that I've read, like
Yeah.
to Emily, that I really do not like.
Yeah.
And Emily is my little sister.
Yes, so we have another sister who's not middle grade. Say hi.
Come on.
We're allowed, just from there. You don't have to come over here. Just say hi.
Hi.
Okay, here's a question for you. What makes a book good? What makes a book enjoyable to you?
When you have strong emotions, like when you're actually there with the people in the book or animals.
Okay.
Or whatever. What makes a book good for me is when it has like lots of words that are not like usual words that you would say in a sentence, and they're really powerful. And when you read them, you like really want to read them in a certain way, and it just makes it really fun for me to read the book.
Nice. That's cool.
I also like books that are like a real like page turner, and you're like, I want to know what happens next. Oh, I think that'll happen.
Yeah. Keep you guessing. Keep you on your
Yeah.
toes. I like that
Yeah.
too. What makes a book boring on the other end of that? What makes a book not so fun for you?
I like to like read the first 30 pages, and if I don't really feel like hooked or into the book, then I'm like, no way, Jose, this is not the book for me.
Okay, so on BookTube we call that DNF. It's did not finish. So we DNF books, and some people have a really hard time DNFing a book. They feel like once they start, they have to keep going. And some people are like, forget it, I don't like it, I'm not going to keep going. So you're like, if I don't like it, I'm done, right? Yeah. All right, how about you? What makes a book not so fun for you?
When like the beginning doesn't really hook me into the book.
Yeah,
so
I'm the same as you guys.
Because then I don't really want to go on in the book because it's not that exciting to me.
I'm with you 100%. Okay, here's a couple like this or that questions.
This or that.
All right. So, realistic books or fantasy books? Like books that could really happen or books that are impossible?
Fantasy.
You like fantasy. Fantasy for you too. So you like crazy worlds and dragons and different creatures and all of that kind of stuff?
That's my girls.
Love it. All right. How about animal main characters or people main characters?
Animal. Wait, people.
Oh, hard choice.
Both.
Both.
I really like both of them.
And how about you? Animal main characters or people main characters?
People. Wait, animal. Oh man, that's hard. Both.
You like both too?
Yes.
All right, how about this one? You already talked about you like books that make you feel emotion. So do you prefer books that make you laugh a lot or books that kind of make you cry?
I'm weird. I like books that make me cry.
No, you're not weird because I'm there too. How about you? Do you prefer books that make you laugh a lot or books that make you cry a little bit?
I really like both because a story is really good when I can like just pour out my tears and feel the emotion.
Future booktuber, write your books. I love it.
And feel like the emotion of the story, and I'm like actually in the story. And then I like it when I can laugh because the characters in the story like say some pretty weird stuff and they make me laugh.
I love it. Okay, so these girls their whole family is staying with me on their way to vacation tomorrow, so they have a lot of books that they've brought with them for their vacation. So just pick a couple of the books that you brought with you to show everybody. Yeah, you already showed these two, so Calpurnia Tate are coming with you. What else is coming with you, Meg?
Then I really like the Babysitters Clubs. Here's one of them. Claudia and Mean Janie.
Okay.
And then The Truth About Stacy. They're graphic novels.
Yeah, that is what they're called.
And I just really love how the author and illustrator does all of the pictures, and I love how the author makes all of the words.
Do you know that when I was a kid, I read the Babysitters Club books like when they were coming out. I couldn't wait for the next one to come out. Before you show another one, Kate, what's one of the ones you brought with you for vacation? Oh man.
I really like Rick Riordan and Big Fat Books, so I brought along one on Greek gods and one on Egyptian gods.
So this one is Blood of Olympus, right?
And this one is the Red Pyramid.
Yep. Nice. All right, what else did you bring? They have backpacks full, guys. They have backpacks full of books that they're bringing on vacation. I just had them pick a couple. What's another one?
One of my other favorite ones that Dad read to me for a bedtime story, we read a chapter each night, is The Trumpet of the Swan.
By E.B. White, and that's the same author as Charlotte's Web and Stuart Little. That's the same author. I read this when I was little too. You have like all the books I read when I was a kid. All right, Kate, what's next for you? What is that?
It's called The Fairy's Mistake, and it's basically like this fairy who puts like a spell on this girl, and whenever she talks, she spits up jewels and gems and precious things and flowers.
Okay.
And then
fancy.
And then because she was nice to the fairy, and then there was this girl who was mean to the fairy.
Yeah.
And whenever she talked, she spit up bugs and snakes and creepy crawlies.
Nice.
Then I have lots of other books. I have like some Judy Moody. These are Little House in the Highlands. I have lots and lots of Puppy Place books. Then sometimes I like books that tell me about people that I've like never heard of.
Okay, there we have it. That's Meg's big old stack. You already showed these ones, so I'll hold these.
And
Kate has these.
And
these.
and one more ginormous.
And this beautiful.
Ginormous book.
Oh yeah, and what other audiobooks do you have?
I have a Bridge to Terabithia.
I told her to have the tissues ready for this one. And Kate can't spoil it.
I have Puppy by Abby, and it's like a story where there's this mouse who has to rescue her family from an owl. And then this is the story that I said that I was in the middle of.
Nice.
It's Kim Jansen.
Oh, I have 2 more questions. First of all, why do you think it's important for kids to read?
That's a really hard question, but maybe because it like makes their imaginations grow when they're kids, and it's really fun to be able to go on trips in your mind when you're reading, and like it's
I'm
just
sorry.
really...
I just love you so much. And Kate, why do you think that it's important for kids to read?
If I can just add on to like that, it can influence.
Come up here.
It can influence their lives, like when they grow older, and it can really like start them thinking, and it can help them have a good job and like know a lot of stuff.
Awesome.
And get an awesome college degree.
Nice. Yeah, reading is a skill that you'll use for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
Final question. Why do you think grown-ups should read kids' books?
I'm not really sure about that question, but I do think grown-ups should read kids' books because it's like they probably haven't read those kids' books before, or they haven't read them in a really long time, and it's probably really fun for them to be able to go back to reading those kids' books.
It's true. It's fun.
And just like being able to go on adventures again.
I love it. And what do you think? Should grown-ups read kids' book, and if so, why?
I think they should because it like tells them about kids' lives from like a whole different point of view. Like they can learn a lot about their kids or other kids.
Thank you so much, Katie and Megan, for coming on to my channel today and talking about the books that you love. I love that you guys are readers. Thanks for staying over at my house, and that's it. Bye. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be chatting with you in another video very soon. Bye.